in section 5.5, problem number 2 from the book. Here we've got two polynomials that we're multiplying together. The first one's a binomial, the second one is a trinomial or a polynomial. When we multiply these together, we need to follow the same rules. So before we were talking about having one term out front, you need to multiply it by each one. That's true, except we now have two terms out front. So we need to multiply this m squared times all three terms, and then add to that this positive 5 multiplied by all three terms. So what does that look like? We'll start with the m squared. So we have m squared times 4m cubed. That's the first term. We then need to add to that m squared times minus 2m squared. And then we add m squared times positive 4m. So those are the m squared terms. We multiplied m squared times all three. And we need to add to that the positive 5 multiplied by all three. So we have 5 times 4m cubed plus 5 times negative 2m squared plus 5 times 4m. So we end up with 6 terms when we multiply this through. Now we just need to simplify each one of these terms. So we have m squared times 4m cubed. The 4, there is no other number here, so it comes down. M squared times m to the third, we add the powers together because we're using the product rule. So we get m to the fifth. In the second one, we do the same thing. Minus 2 isn't multiplied by anything. So it's minus 2 that comes down, and we have m squared plus m squared, so that's 2 plus 2, so that's m to the fourth. And we have m squared times 4m. The 4 comes down, and we have m squared plus m. Remember, there's an understood 1 here, so we end up with m to the third. We continue going. We have 5 times 4, m to the third. So the numbers we can multiply together, 20. M to the third just comes down. And we have 5 times negative 2, so that's negative 10. The m squared just comes down. And then we have 5 times 4, which is 20, and the m just comes down. So we still have 6 terms. They're now just simplified. Now what we need to do is go through and combine like terms. So we have an m to the fifth here. We have no other m to the fifth. So this term just comes down. 4m to the fifth. We have an m to the fourth here. No other m to the fourth. So this m to the fourth just comes down. And we have an m to the third and an m to the third. These are like terms. So we can just add the coefficients. So we have 4 and 20. Is 24, m to the third. We have this m squared, which just comes down, minus 10, m squared, and lastly this plus 20m, that just comes down. So we actually can combine 2 of these terms to get one single term, but the rest of them were all unique. So when we multiply these 2 together, we end up with these terms.